Welcome to the final day of our masterclass. This is by far my favorite day, and by now you've already gone over your LinkedIn, you've picked your remote career path, you've got your resume all tailored up, you've got networking down. If you've missed any of those episodes, please check them out in the description below. Me and Sharif have a very special guest for you guys, and we're going to let him tell the story, so let's go.
Welcome back, guys. We wanted to have something super motivational for you today, showing the transition that many people have made as possible for you with no experience being a digital nomad. So, what does that mean? Financial freedom, lifestyle freedom, and the ability to work remote and make money from anywhere in the world. Understanding this and these motivations can help you stay focused and committed on your job search journey. First thing, financial stability. Being in tech, you're going to have the most competitive salaries, which many of these remote jobs offer US pay so that wherever you're at in the world, as you see in this picture, you can get so much more for your money. That's where the cost savings coming in, as well as even if you are going to be in the US, you're working from home, you're not spending your time commuting, you're not spending your gas, you're not spending money on expensive clothes every day, especially if you're a girl watching this. I know you're spending a bunch on makeup that you got to spend your time getting ready every day before you're going in office. And then your company's probably not paying for meals either. Finally, planning for the future is so much easier when you have a budget that has more money coming in than money going out. So let's keep going. We're going to show you every single step of the process.
Yeah, Sharif hit it on the nose. It's just a better lifestyle. And what allows you to do that is everything's basically at 50% off. When you leverage your currency in some of these countries, sometimes things are one fourth the price. Right now, I'm in the Philippines. This apartment is one fourth the price what it would be in the States. And I'm in one of the best neighborhoods. And the coolest part is I really could work from anywhere in the world. Americans take the fewest vacations out of anyone on the planet, and you get your 2 weeks. When you want to go somewhere, you take 2 of those days just getting there. Where the second I clock off work, outside my door could be Japan, outside my door could be Korea, Colombia, wherever I want to go. I'm telling you, the experience of new cultures and living in different countries has benefited my life in ways I can't even describe. Like my camera roll before I left was empty, but 2 years in, I had to expand my Apple Drive just because I've had so many memories and so many photos of just my new lifestyle. So reduced living expenses really make this happen, and you can really leverage America's strong dollar, America's strong currency, because you're going to be able to make that anywhere in the world. And that comes from location independence. Work from anywhere. And guys, it's 2024. Wi-Fi is good everywhere these days. It's very rare that you're going to find a place where you're not able to complete your job because of the Wi-Fi. And like I said, different cultures, different experiences. I picked up a little bit of Spanish. I was able to date. My girlfriend now is from the Philippines. I'm able to take her now along on journeys wherever I want to go. It's just been so fulfilling, and it's all because of the reduced living expenses. It's really going to help you take a 50K job in the US and make it feel like you're making 200K.
And then in terms of career growth, not only are you able to start expanding your network, not only just in the US or maybe just in your city, but internationally. There's other hubs of nomads working in other countries where maybe you're finding a WeWork or just any type of co-working space that you can then interact, network. You get so much more experiences, but as well, everything is online. Everything is in the tech space. If you're looking for longevity in a career, tech is the only career that you actually have that opportunity, especially how fast AI is changing things. You want to be one of the people making money from AI, not one of the people getting replaced by AI. That's why you need to be in tech, because when these new AI startups come out, these new companies come out, you can be the person doing data analytics or doing software sales, selling that solution to other companies who already have a budget for it. But that's only possible if you're in tech. So, without further ado, today's story is about one of our members, Michael. He went from living in LA, being a waiter, to stacking a year's worth of his expenses, working from Mexico as a nomad, remote, stacking multiple roles. And he's only 24 years old. No prior experience. He did it, so I know you can do it too. So please watch this video. It's super motivational and it's just a wonderful experience that I know you're going to enjoy.
Today we got our very best Michael, who just 2 years ago was working as a server. Fast forward to today at 24, he's making six figures, six figures a year. Has bought his own condo in Mexico and has saved up enough for a year's worth of expenses. How did he make such a dramatic transformation in such a short period? The answer lies with the journey with DWU. We're going deep dive into Michael's story, uncovering how he went from waiting tables to living the digital nomad dream, navigating the complexities of moving to a new country, handling taxes, visas, dating, healthcare, and breaking into tech sales without any prior experience. Let's jump right in.
Sometimes you just need the system that's going to take you to the next level, and people don't have the resources for that. It's great to be American outside of America.
Passport,
That's
bro.
what I was a server at an Indian restaurant. It was like part-time. Then I was just bussing tables. I was waiting tables as well. It was like a family-owned business. Then something happened with my feet. Like I was working too much. Like for 2 months, it was summer, and I was wearing the wrong size shoe. My feet started to like feel hot. I was like, what the heck is this? Like, it didn't go away either. And I was like, okay, like I started seeing a ton of doctors in the States, and I felt like a number. Dude, the doctors there were not helpful, man. This lady just said, okay, I'm going to give you these pills, take them. We don't know what you have. I was like, what's the
Yeah, neither do
diagnosis?
I. That's why I come to you. Yeah.
So I got mad and ended up hitting Mexico. Something good came out of something bad. That's how I see it.
It's so interesting to just touch on that of like the healthcare system in the US is a lot more hyped up and it to me seems more corrupt than what most people say. And a lot of people will frame that the healthcare systems like worldwide aren't the best or like what if you get sick in this country when you're digital nomading. So like maybe we even dive a little deeper into that too of like how was the healthcare in Mexico and maybe from like Austin too like what is because a lot of people don't know since they haven't been out of the country that there's better healthcare, more maybe holistic or more natural solutions than like you said, Michael, hey, pop this pill and I'm gonna get my commission. See you in a couple months when you need to refill.
Then I remembered it was like an afterthought of getting hit with an algorithm of like one of those interviewers that goes to people on the street and says, "What's your salary, right? What do you do?" And I remember
Transparency.
thinking about tech sales. I was like, "Oh shit, tech sales. That sounds interesting, right?" So it was like an afterthought, and I was like, maybe I could break into tech. I could sell software. That sounds fucking cool, right? Sharif comes up on my TikTok feed. This guy just starts spitting game. I was like, holy crap, this guy's gems are on TikTok for free, right? So me being an analytical, like, logical person, I was like, okay, let me see if this guy's really about it, right? I started looking at his profile on TikTok, etc. A ton of more value came, and I was like, okay, this guy might get. I messaged him. I ended up borrowing $1,000 from my mom. So the cool thing about his plan is that you pay like in payment, but the pay half of it as well, like upfront. He's just very flexible. I was like, okay, mom, can I borrow money? I'll pay you back once I get a job. She was like, sure. She took a bet on me. I ended up breaking into tech.
Yeah, well, I'd like to touch on something you said is like turning bad things into good things, and it seemed like that happened twice in your life. Like first the pandemic to sort of shake it up, because a lot of people, me included, if you just let go of the steering wheel, your life will get figured out for you, and you will end up in a 9 to 5, and you will end up in America. Like the government's not going to hold your hand and make this happen. Like this is something out of the box, right? So it takes something to shake you up, and it's good that happened. And then the medical thing too, a lot of people just need to see it. Like a lot of people just need to see what these countries are like, because the American system is just so corrupt in many ways. We're the most medicated people on the planet, and we pay the most for it. I just went to the doctors in the Philippines, and they hooked me up, and it was like $20 to see a specialist. And they're doctors. Like people just think, oh, just because they're in the Philippines, like no, like there's smart people all over the world that take the time to get these degrees. Like they're educated people. The medicine's the same. It's not like America's got special medicine we keep from ourselves. You know what I mean? Like it's really just a no-brainer. Once you get exposed, it becomes a no-brainer. So I love it, man. Your story's super inspiring, man. I love that you like took the initiative and got it done.
Bro, the most inspiring part for me that you said, Michael, too, was you took the bet on yourself, and then you had the help. You said your mom took that bet on yourself, but it's almost like you burned the bridges. You had to go all in on one plan, plan A. You weren't focused on plan B or trying to do this, work this job, and invest in this business or study this course or do all this at one time. But it was like hyper focused. You took action, you executed. But that's the biggest thing that's probably holding people back is they want a safety net, but you're not going to be able to jump high
Yeah.
if you're gonna hold yourself back. So yeah, having that like all in focus, I think is what helped you get hired. But I think it was like 28, 30 days, like something crazy,
Yeah.
and
Damn.
you took off like you were just flying with success. You hit me
I,
up, bro. I'm stacking this job. I'm doing this. Like amazing.
dude, yeah, crazy stuff. So I applied at a job for like my first job. I applied on 223. I got hired on 322. So it was like a palindrome, right? It was almost like it was synced up with my
Yeah,
plan. So I planned everything out. I was like, okay, like let's do the steps, right? Let's write it down. This is what's gonna happen.
100%. I mean, that along with reverse engineering it, and I think that's where the process, step by step templates and tools that we have in place, but the ones that you've utilized, for example, the Apollo outreach, having those automatic emails going out to these recruiters every day, the automatic applications, the interview, like researching them, that's all key. And exactly like you said, you take a really big goal. Rome wasn't built in a day. You can't eat an elephant in one bite, but when you take that big goal and like kind of break it down and chop it up into the little goals, and then it's like, hey, today all I need to do is set up my email outreach on Apollo. All right, tomorrow I've got an interview scheduled. All I need to do is prep. I've got my resume done. It's submitted. The
Yeah.
wealth team is sending out automated applications. It's like you don't have to tackle everything all at one time and literally get an offer the first day. Like they're giving away
Oh yeah.
5,000 like free passport citizenships to digital nomads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a win-win. It really is. Like we're in an exciting time. It's because I don't think like in 20, 30 years it's gonna be like this. Like it really is like a new sort
No.
of like gold rush. But
Yeah, look, like it's not regulated right now, right? But when it comes to like young nomads like me, like 24-year-olds, how many are there walking around? Like, and you also have to earn it. Like it's not easy. Like you got to compete.
Definitely.
yeah, I was curious. Have you thought about other places? You got to Mexico. You kind of went near
Yeah.
medically, but you're free man now. Like now that you're making money remotely, you literally could go anywhere in the world. Is there a place that you're looking at?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. You actually you motivate people like me. I honestly went to Mexico because I have family over here, but it's still a bigger leap to like just go out and explore the other servers like just like that. I want to visit Argentina or Chile or Costa Rica.
Mhm.
I've
Oh
Yeah,
man,
got
I
it
well,
know.
what's
planned
it's
out, but I just haven't had the courage.
Oh, go
No,
ahead.
you could go. You could. I was gonna say you. It's funny you say. I love your server reference because it's so true. The more players in the group, the more you're like. Because just like we were saying with tech and things aren't regulated right now, and the industry changes fast. Countries change fast too. Like Colombia is not the same as it was 5 years ago, and the more players you have in your server, you could be like, Philippines is great, right? It's popping off right now. You guys head over here, and that's what we're really trying to build too. Is after we get people remote, if we keep them in the community, they get that knowledge. Not only do they motivate the next guy, like, damn, look at these people partying it up all over the world, but they bring that knowledge in that we could all share. And I really want to do community events. Like, that's my big thing is like, I want to rent a penthouse in Medellin, a mansion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You think money's good as an American? Wait till you pull resources. Me and four of my friends before have got like
Cool.
ridiculous shit in Colombia, like like insanity that I would have never thought I was even going to be in. But it's because not only is your force multiplied, but now you have four friends pitching in, and with the community, it could be even more. You could do crazy things.
What a journey. Michael, bro, your story's been a testament to the power of not only determination, execution, with the right guidance. You're doing the right work, and a lot of people can do the work, but is the work misguided? Are they working on the right things? And that's what's the difference maker. You went from waiting tables to then making six figures, digital nomad, job stacking, buying a condo, and saving up a year's worth of expenses. Inspiring, bro. And it shows the right mindset can make a dramatic change in your life. We talked about how the bad things can turn to good things, and Digital Wealth University just provided you with the tools, provided you with the step-by-step process, but you put in the work. You had the dream, and you did what it took. So whether it's navigating the complexities of moving abroad, we saw it can be Wi-Fi, it can be electricity, there can be a plethora of different challenges that come up. But we also talked about a lot of the challenges of you thought maybe you would have, overlapping meetings. It wound up, you didn't even really have to deal with that. So a lot of times, some of these challenges can be mental before they even appear, and sometimes they never appear. But if you guys are ready to be able to take this journey to start exploring different servers and just have some more excitement, have some more experience in your life, please don't hesitate to join this community. Opportunities don't last forever. So take the opportunity now while you're seeing this video. Do it today. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals, a community, so that not only are you getting the best help, most up-to-date information from Austin, from myself, and other rock stars who are working remote, but when you're ready to start traveling abroad, then you're going to know other people in tech inside the community to make that transition even smoother. So Michael, again, thank you, bro, for real, for sharing your story with us, for motivating us, inspiring us. And until next time, guys, stay focused, stay motivated, and keep pushing towards your dreams. We'll see y'all on the next one.